Hello everybody, in today's review video we will be taking a look at This or That by David Jonathan, Nikolas Mavresis and TCC Magic. You play a fun game with your audience volunteer. You bring out a set of cards and ask your audience volunteer which would they prefer, pizza or burgers, video games or board games, day or night, cats or dogs, and so on. Your audience volunteer freely answers each question however they like. Once they are done choosing from the blue set of cards, you bring out an identical red set. The cards from the red box, which you have prepared earlier, matches exactly with your audience volunteer's choices. Here is what you will receive with This or That. It comes in a hard cardboard box. As with most TCC products, the link to the instructional video is printed on the inside of the lid. Next, you will see the blue This or That box. There is also a red box, which I will show you later. Inside the box, you will get the This or That choice cards. The blue cards will have a blue font and blue pin, while the red cards will have a red font and red pin. The cards are plastic, so they should last you a very long time. The tutorial video you receive is about 37 minutes long. It's mainly David Jonathan, with Nikolas Mavresis joining in at the beginning and at the end. David Jonathan goes through everything you need to know to set up and perform This or That. You basically have two effects to choose from. You get a choice on whether you want all your choices to match with the spectator, or you can have one of the choices not match. Then you get a bonus kicker ending where you have predicted the outcome. This or That is very easy to perform, and you get the potential for conversations and banter with your audience volunteer. There is almost no sleight of hand. There is one move that you need to do, but you do it out of sight. The cards are not marked and there's no rough and smooth. In my opinion, this is not an EDC type of effect or a walk around type of effect. You will also need a table or surface to deal the cards. In my opinion, this is best performed in a formal close-up show, possibly as a lead-in to another more serious mentalism or mind-reading effect, like used to determine how the audience think and whether they are compatible. The reset is very fast. It takes about 1 minute, but you need to do it out of sight of the audience. I do like the premise of this effect, but there are some cons. As mentioned earlier, the cards are very well made. They are printed on plastic and the printing is very vibrant and nice, but you can see there are some burrs. Not sure if you can see this. There are some burrs on the cards. David does mention this in the tutorial, and you can remove them with a sharp craft knife. The box is also very well made. It is plastic coated. However, there is no cutout here to help with opening of the box. So opening of the box is not as smooth and could be better. There is also no slit here, like on bicycle card boxes. So sometimes taking out the cards is also not as smooth. Although the box is good quality, repeatedly opening and closing it will eventually wear it out. The red box has to be introduced later. It would be good if they had provided an extra box, not only as a replacement, but you could also flash both the red and blue boxes at the beginning of the effect. Another point is, you will need a place to keep the second box, like a jacket pocket or a case. The way to differentiate both the sets of cards could be clearer. So currently, you can only tell them apart from the color of the fonts and the color of the pins, which in my opinion is not very clear. Maybe the border around here could be a different color, so you can tell them apart easier. The box and the cards also cannot be handed out for examination. This or That is priced at $35 US, but they are now on an introductory special price on tccmagic.com and davidjonathanmagic.com. You can use my TCC affiliate code in the description below for 15% off, and it also helps out the channel. I do like the premise of a matching effect, and it is a fun effect to do, but you will have to consider the restrictions above. That's all I have to say about This or That by David Jonathan, Nikolas Mavresis and TCC Magic. I would like to thank TCC Magic and David Jonathan for sending this out to me so that I can tell you about it. Thank you for watching. Here are some other reviews for you to watch next. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.